Here we go. All right, this one's a doozy. Oh, got you. All right, this one's a doozy. Here we go. The thing is, though, you've actually done this before. I know I say that a lot, right? You've done it before. We're just amping up the level of complication. All right, you've already done long division a long, long time ago. So all you need is a quick jog in your memory, and it will all come rushing back to you. I promise. I will. Right. So here we go. Let's start with something easy. And you have done this before. Basically, the number at the bottom is like a GCF. It's like a GCF. So you just divide each thing. So what are you doing when you divide the GCF? This is just for writing it out, okay? Basically, if you're dividing by a monomial, you divide each different part. So you can think of it as 12x squared y divided by 2x separated by 2x over 2x, because it's the same denominator. And then you just simplify each little thing, right? The first one simplifies to 6xy plus 1, the end. Right? So you divide by a monomial, easy day. You just divide all the little pieces at the top. Yeah? And then you split up the fraction by the top. What is a monomial, by the way? One term. So only if you're dividing by one term will this work. If you have pluses and minuses at the bottom, heavens no! Let's do something else. Let's try one more time, though, before we move on to that something else. Okay? Okay? So divide each little thing by 3ab, right? Divide this one by 3ab, you get a. Divide this by 3ab, you get b plus 6. Ta-da! I didn't make you write it all out this time. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. All right. Once upon a time when you were little Jalen, or when you were little Adrian, or when you were little Ian, right? We got another room. Little Caitlin, little Isabel, right? Once upon a time when you were little you, a teacher told you how to long divide. It's so easy. It's so easy. Okay.
I cannot divide without a calculator.
Woo!
I forgot.
Calculator is only as smart as the person using it.
I know.
All right. Thank you. 2 can go into 6. Exactly. All right.
Oh my God.
Long division. Dividend divisor. I don't remember. Hang on.
How do you do this?
There's like people going around. Hang on, Ted. Hang on. Here we go. Don't remember which one's dividend and which one's divisor. Does anyone remember? No. I don't know. Dividend and decide? Dividend? No, I don't know. All right. 6, 7, 2, 4. It's just something. Okay. Jackson, talk us through it.
2 going to 6
3 times. 3 is 6. Subtract 0. 7. 3 times 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract 1. Pause. Hang on. It's going too fast. Okay. Let me draw little arrows. Right? 2 can go into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6, and then you just subtract it, and then bring down the next number.
Okay, no.
Okay,
Yeah?
so then you
Hang
bring
on.
down
2 goes into 6 how many times? 3. So put the 3 at the top. 3 times 2 is 6, and that goes underneath the 6, and you just subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. Then bring down the 7. Okay? Then the cycle starts again. 2 goes into 7 3 times. So 3 times 2 is 6, and then you subtract that number from itself is 1, right? Then we're going to bring down the 12. Okay? So 2 goes into 12 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. Subtract, you get 0. Bring down the 4. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 times 4 is 4. 0 means you have no remainder. So the answer for that last one is 3362 is the final answer, right? The stuff on top is the final answer. Yay? And it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So basically, you only compare the number on the outside with the first thing that's left as you go along on the inside. Yay? All right, let's do one with a remainder. No big deal. No big deal. Let's find out. Let's find out. Guess what example 4 has? Do you remember? Okay, no. We don't write remainder something. No, no, no. 796. All right. Jasmine, you want this one?
No.
3 goes into 7. 2 times, right? No, you girl. Here we go. 3 goes into 7. Twice. 2 times 3 is 6. Minus, you get a 1. Bring down the 9, it becomes 19. 3 goes into 19. 6 times, because 6 times 3 is 18. 1, bring down the 6. Yeah?
Someone else take over.
Come on, Jasmine. 3 goes into 16. 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract, you get a 1. When you have a remainder, no decimals, it's going to be 1 over 3. So it's going to be 265 and 1/3, or 1 over 3.
Wow.
Like that. It's not enough, right? Whatever the remainder is, it's divided by whatever you were dividing by in the first place. Okay. No decimals. Decimals are for inaccurate people.
Remember when we did that your class where we had like the longest number machine?
Oh my god.
It was like
Oh
10
my
digit
god.
numbers you have to divide.
All right. Here you go. This is the part. This is the part where we bring it up to our level now. Okay. You can long divide with variables, right? And polynomials. Okay. Here we go. Ahem, ahem. Be sure, make yourself a note, right? Be sure that when you're long dividing for polynomials, it must be in standard form. Standard form means the highest degree first, and then each degree down by 1 until you get to x to the 0, which, by the way, if you think about it, 24 is 24x to the 0, because there's no x. X to the 2, x to the 1, x to the 0, we're good. Okay? If it's not in that order, or if it's missing anything, we have to put it in order and we have to fill in as needed. All right, let me show ya. Here we go. X plus 3 on the outside. X squared minus 5x minus 24. Basically, yes! I was about to say that. It's like you're in my head. Ian just said it. We're just finding the other factor. Hey, all right. Okay, here we go. X, just look at the first one. X goes into x squared, right? How many x's do we need to get to x squared? We need 2x. We already have 1, so you just need to multiply this by another x. Okay? Then you just distribute. X times x is x squared. Then x times 3 is 3x. Okay? Check this out. I put parentheses around that because I'm subtracting that whole thing. So you have to think, remember, you're subtracting it. So x squared minus x squared is 0. Here's the trick. Negative 5x minus 3x.
Wait.
Negative 8, because you're subtracting this 3x. So it's negative 5x minus 3x is negative 8x. Nope, you just base it on the front number. That's it. Base it on the front number. Distribute. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, here we go. Bring down this negative 24, and we start the process again. Right? What do we need to multiply to x to get to negative 8x? Negative 8. So this part is negative 8. Distribute. Negative 8 times x is negative 8x. Negative 8 times 3 is negative 24. Put parentheses around the second one to remember that you're subtracting that whole thing from it. And something minus itself is 0. If you have 0, then you have no remainder. There's an I in remainder, right? So our answer is x minus 8. Yeah, so the other factor is x minus 8. If I told you one factor, could you figure out the other factor? Sure you could. It's not easy to do. So what if I gave you something like number 6? It's a good one.
I'm excited.
And that's good. It's like a workout for your brain.
No, I don't like this.
Oh! I already got up at 5 in the morning and worked out. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. She looked ahead. She looked ahead. This is not in standard form, right? You have to switch the order. So this becomes 4x squared plus 23x minus 16, right? Make sure you have to watch the order of everything. Also, check to see if we need to fill in anything, right? Does it go, like, is everything filled in, all the x's from 2 to 0? Yeah. X squared, x1, x0, everything is filled in. Okay? Okay, because it's coming. I promise. It's coming. Here we go. Okay. X plus 5 goes on the outside. And then for x squared plus 23, x minus 16. Okay.
So it's like whatever times x.
Yes, love. So 4x. Exactly. Right? It's 4x. Then just distribute. The first one should be 4x squared plus 20x. Parentheses, parentheses, subtract. The first one is 0. 23x minus 20. 3x. Right? Then bring down the negative 16 and start again. Okay? What do you multiply to get to 3x? A 3. A positive 3, right? So you go plus 3. Okay? All right. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 5 is 15. Woo! And that one, negative 31. Negative 31. Yeah. Negative 16 minus 15 is negative 31. Now, this is a remainder. Okay. What do we do with it? All right. Back to the top where my answer is.
It's like negative 31.
B over x plus 5. How are you going to make a decimal with x, sir? Here we go. This, my dear, is the final answer up there. So 4x plus 3 minus 31 over x plus 5. It's a good time.
I don't like this answer.
It's a good time. Yeah? Okay. And just to...
Homework is about to be the struggle.
Oh. Yeah, it's a workout for your mind. I told you this. All right. Here we go. Too much, too little, too late? Any questions before I move into the hard stuff?
Are you? Oh my.
It's good. This was an easy one. Are you kidding me? No. It's all easy. Here we go. She lies through her teeth. All right. First, ask yourself, self, is it in order? No. And we're missing something. What are we missing? X to the third. So if there's no x to the third, you have to fill it in with a 0x to the third. Okay? So you got to fill in this polynomial and put it in order. So we're going to keep the 8x to the fourth since it's the biggest. There is no x to the third. Because in case you come up, you need to subtract it from an x to the third. Right? Thank you for asking. It is necessary because it just might, an x to the third might come up when you do your distributive property stuff. Yeah? Yes, love. Yes, yes. Everything needs to line up. So you have to have a spot for every variable, right? Just like decimal places. Okay? Okay. Minus 4x squared plus x plus 4 is that thing in order in standard form. Right? So, yeah. Okay? Okay. So we have 2x plus 1 divided by all that, which, by the way, I could have just written it underneath the radical, but I just want to make sure it's clear. You have to fill everything in. Right? So x to the fourth plus 0x cubed minus 4x squared plus x plus 4. Joy. It's gonna be good. All right. Just look at the front. 2x to get to 8? I need a 4. 4x to the... Ow. Ow. Okay. This becomes 8x to the fourth. 4x to the third times 1. And where would I have put that if I didn't have an x to the third? See, I needed the place. I needed a place. Okay, okay. So, plus 4x to the third, parentheses, minus. So the one I'm worried about is 0 minus 4. Negative, yeah. Negative 4x to the third minus 4x squared, and start over. Here we go. I need to get to negative 4x squared. Minus 2x squared. Yeah, dude. It's good. It's so good. Here we go. Da-da-da-da is negative 4x to the third. This times negative 1, no, positive 1, sorry, is minus 2x squared. Parentheses, subtract, something, something. Negative 2x squared plus x, and start over. Woo. Nope.
Oh, we know it's
Negative x. Thank you. Yeah. So we have to get to negative 2x squared. I have a 2 and I have an x, so I need negative 1. So just negative x, right? Distribute. Now I'm just crossing over my lines. Here we go. Negative 2x squared plus minus x. Woo! Now we're subtracting. Is that right? Negative x plus 1 is minus x. Good. 1x minus negative 1x. You're almost there.
Like, there's a negative on the outside, so we're going to take positive 2x.
Okay. Are you talking about this first one or the second one?
The first one.
Yep. The first one. So negative 2 plus 2. 0. Canceled, right? So that first one always cancels out. It's the second one you're worried about. So x minus negative x. Is 2x. It's x plus x is 2x. Joy. Joy. Yeah? Last but not least, bring down that 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is there any easier way to do this?
Oh, yes. Thank you for asking. I'll show you the synthetic way. All right. Yeah? 1? We heard 1. I heard 1. Seriously. Right. 2x plus 1 is what we're doing. Subtract, remainder is 3. Bring the remainder to the top, and it's 3 over 2x plus 1. That's it. Yeah, tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No L's. L as in LOL. This quiz is so easy.
This is about to bring down my grade.
There it is. Probably should have passed out highlighters. Anyway, the top is the answer. Oh, goodness. I'm already racking up charges for whining today.
Wait,
My
what's that?
goodness. My goodness.
Oh! I saw a triangle.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Or should I say, fleck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. All right. Self Is it in order? But we're missing an x. Thank you. So when you fill it in, right, we have to fill in a 0x somewhere in there. All right? So you got x squared plus 1 divided by 3x to the fourth minus 4x cubed plus 12x squared plus a 0x plus 5. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now on division. You got this. Come on. Come on, come on. All right. Here we go. Guys, focus, focus, focus. The last part, we need a lot of time for the last part, so hang on. All right? Let's just crunch it. Crunch those numbers. Here we go. Talk to me. 3x squared. Thanks, Jenny. All right. 3x squared times x squared is 3 to the fourth. 3x squared times 1 is 3x squared. Oh, I shouldn't put it there, should I? Plus 3x squared. That's fine. Subtract. Negative 4 minus nothing. You have to bring down that negative 4x cubed because you're not, so it doesn't have a cube to match with. 12 minus 3 is 9x squared. Then bring down the 0x. Trust me, it's gonna happen. Right? Because every other one is it's gonna miss the second one since there's no x in this one. Okay? Alright. X squared to negative 4x cubed. Negative 4x, which makes this negative 4x cubed. It's always the same thing. Negative 4 times 1 is negative, 4x. So put it under the 0x. Bring down the 9x squared. 0 plus 4x is 4x. And then just bring down the 5. Joy to the world. Plus 9. I feel like you're getting this. This is good.
Right.
Plus 9. Sure. All right. Fake it till you make it. All right. Here we go. 9x squared. 9 times 1 is 9. La, 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 la. So what do we got? 4x minus 4 is our remainder. That's our remainder. So bring it up to the top, and it would just be 4x minus 4 over plus 1. La, 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 la. No, it's not bad at all. It's not. Okay, here we go. So somebody actually did find a shortcut. There is a shortcut. It is the same process. You're basically doing the same thing, but you don't have to write all the x squareds and stuff. All right? So this method is called synthetic division. Repeat after me, synthetic division. All right. It's synthetic because we just cut out all of the variables and just use the coefficients. That's it. Now, quick note to self. You can only use it if you're dividing by expression that says x plus or minus a. If it doesn't just, it's not just a linear expression with just the regular x plus or minus a, it's not going to work. Okay? What this means by saying use the opposite sign is use the opposite sign of plus 3. It would be minus 3. Okay, so here's how you set it up. Take that minus 3 and put it in a little box in the corner. Okay, that's going to be good. Then you take the coefficients of what you're dividing by. So this first one is a 1, negative 5, and negative 24. Okay, so you just take the coefficients. You don't have to work out the x's. Okay? All right. So first time you do it, you just drop the 1. You drop the first one. Okay? Then you multiply negative 3 times 1, which is negative 3, and that goes right here. Okay? After you do that, you just add that column. So negative 5 plus negative 3 is negative 8. Then you start again. So here we go. Yeah. negative 3 times negative 8 is positive 24. Positive 24 goes right here. Negative 24, sorry, plus positive 24 is 0. That's your remainder. So the answer is x minus 8. Does that answer look familiar? Actually, does this problem look familiar? No. Which one was it? Which problem was this? This was example 5. Okay? I know, but once you do the process, it just comes like really, really quick. Yeah.
I find this easier. Get the x from where it says like 1 minus 8.
Yeah.
So like x plus.
So that's a really good, that's a great question. Now here we go. Listen, here we go. If you are doing synthetic division, what you're doing is you're dropping by 1 degree. So if you had x squared and you're dividing out x, then this first thing becomes an x to the first because you drop the 1 degree. Okay? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay?
Wow.
Thank you. Negative 5 is in the corner. But you ask yourself, ooh, that's
But you have to switch it around.
thank you. Delete. Right? Make sure you watch the order. Okay, here we go. So we have, oh, by the way, are we missing anything? No, we're good. Okay, so negative 5. First thing is 4, 23, and negative 16. Yay. Drop the 4. Negative 5 times 4 is? Add it. 6.3 is 3. Then negative 5 times 3 is negative 50. Add it. Okay. If you have something in this last thing, that's your remainder. Right? So it would go 4x plus 3 minus 31 over. What example was this? Okay. All right. This is just like example 6. So synthetically, it's a lot faster. Yay? Okay. I think you have to write less. You have to write less is what it is. Okay. Here we go. Why are those boxes so small, Miss Fleck? Yes. Yeah, I was going to tell you, Ash, you do both. Right? This first one was example, I'm sorry, this one was example 7, and this is example 8, right? Okay, but they're so much longer. These ones cannot be synthetically divided. Why not? Yes, love. Which one? No, that's not why you can't synthetically divide. X plus or minus A, right? This is not in the form, right? This is not x plus or minus a. There's a 2 in the front. So in both cases, if they're not x plus or minus k, you can't synthetically divide. Okay? No, you'd have to do it the other way. You'd have to use the long division way. Okay? All right. Here's your IB question for the day. Is x minus 2 a factor of x to the 5th minus 32? Okay. Here we go. We're missing a few degrees here and there, right? So we have x to the 5th plus 0x to the 4th plus 0x to the 3rd plus 0x squared plus 0x minus 32. Why did you do that, Ms. Fleck? Even in synthetic division, you have to make sure everything is filled in. All right? So, to check if this is a factor, we're going to use synthetic division. What am I going to pull out from x minus 2? 2, right? So, when we synthetically divide, it's going to be 2, and it's going to go 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, negative 32. Ah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Here we go. Ready? Bring down the 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Bring it down. 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Bring it down. 2 times 4 is 8, bring it down. 8 times 2 is 16. Bring it down. 2 times 16 is 32. Remainder, 0. If your remainder is 0, then is it a factor? Yep, because it goes in evenly. It goes in evenly, so it is a factor. All right, my loves? Okay. Here's the deal. I know I didn't give you enough time to start on your homework tonight. If you have any questions at all, please take a picture and let me know so I can copy it. All right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay. Oh, it's a good thing there's IB study hall today.
Oh, I got my car yesterday.
2, 3, 4.
Pretty much. You're not even old.
Hi.
So my stepdad's car will be my car as soon as I can start driving. It's a 2012.
Here you go.
Malibu.
There's a quizzy poo tomorrow.
It was nice.
Yeah, love.